Got to put a picture.
You got your whole picture is your background. I want my whole picture as my background.
Oh yeah, that's a format. That's some format shit. Hold on.
Yeah, but I did this picture in that format though. I'm pretty sure I did because I did a whole lot of research when I made this picture so that it could be used in all these different formats.
Bro, maybe I know you want your stuff to look as good as mine, and
It will.
you gave it the old college try the other day, and it's one of those things where I really do this. So you see the difference in between. I really do this. Like let's do a close up of yours. This is all set up. Everybody see it? This is all set up. Nice. It's okay. He's light skinned, so it's supposed to be dope.
You said nice.
Then there's this. Okay, it's totally different. Like who knew? You know what I'm saying? It's different. You ain't just gonna come on here and just jump in the game, bro. You gotta
Exactly,
take your
Michael
time.
Fleming. Exactly, Michael Fleming. Teach me, bro. You just
I be teaching you. You don't listen. You do not listen. I said, hey, bro, you got to get pictures and stuff, put in the background, all that. What you're having a problem with, that's format. So that means something on your settings is not 16 by 9.
yeah, I don't know why it's not doing it. I'm gonna figure it out though.
You got to go
Ain't no
into.
pressure. Ain't no
See,
pressure, brother.
and there's the problem we had the other day.
Yeah.
You keep talking. I'm trying to tell you how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You got to go into your thing.
Nah, that's not it.
You got to go into your thing, into your camera, like behind your camera, and you got to look when you looking through the stuff where it shows you the camera and your settings. You got to make sure that the format is 16 by 9.
Oh,
See?
that's a jewel. Hold on.
Yeah, you got to make sure it's 16 by 9.
Excuse me, people. I'm so beautiful. Look at that picture, though. Y'all can look at that for a second. Y'all can still hear me. So
Hold on, let me get this right.
let's see what we got here. Because I thought I had it on 16 by 9.
Apparently, you didn't have it on 16 by 9, buddy. So there's that.
That's trash.
Why is this thing not letting me do it though? Hold on. Let me back out. Are you trying to do it now?
I am doing it now. I don't know why. Because I am on. Oh, it wasn't. Let me see. Wow, it wasn't. I thought it was. And what about this? Okay, full HD.
I should really be charging you, but I'm not. I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy out here. I ain't gonna charge you.
Don't be like that, cuz.
No, we do have a certain beef that has to be resolution. Bang.
Uh-oh.
What's up, bro?
Hey, man.
What's up with the vegan stuff? Let's just cut to the chase, bro. Like I ain't with the pleasantries.
Hey,
let's go.
He can't pull you out when you talk this time.
Let's go, vegan
Exactly.
Vicky.
Let's go. What's up?
Let's go, vegan Vicky. While you were sneaking the quesadilla in the background.
When did I have a quesadilla?
We saw you. We're gonna listen, people. Go back. They was in the Patreon. Sorry. If he wasn't in the Patreon, you didn't get to catch him eating the meaty from the cow cheese quesadilla.
Time out. What's your problem with veganism in the first place?
Basically, you guys just think you're better than us, and I don't like it.
Okay, time out. We didn't even do that. Like we started. Yeah, no one ever said that. Like we started off in April. It's day 8. So how is your hate at this level right now? How did you accelerate to that ascension?
Oh, look at me. My skin's glowing. I'm a vegan.
That been the case.
I feel good. I boo-boo a lot.
That been the case.
My skin is glowing now. Honestly.
That been the case. But that been the case, Law. I don't understand that.
When I wake up out of the bed, I just float to the bathroom to pee.
Let me ask you something.
I'm a vegan now.
Let me ask you something, Law.
I'm listening.
Do you poop?
Oh, yes, I do.
How often?
Real.
Now we're about to have a conversation about poop.
Exactly. How often?
Once a day.
Okay, you should technically be pooping 2 to 3 times a day.
2 to 3. Who wants to do that?
It ain't what, it's what it is.
Oh God.
And then on top of that, how about this? Here's the second thing. Why are you hating? Like, you keep trying to deviate from the hate. What is the hate about? It's vegetables, baby. What's the problem?
Listen, when I was in the military, we pooped once a day. We ate very healthy. We didn't eat vegan, but we ate very healthy. Pooping once a day is perfectly fine, okay?
Okay, but it's not perfectly fine. Here's another thing. You hating because my man about to have them abs and he about to be stunting on you niggas.
We ain't seen him.
And listen, your light skin behind can't handle that. I understand. Listen to me. You had just fun in the sun, okay? Shamar Moores and all y'all had that. All right? So listen.
We're still having our cake. We're still having our cake and we're eating it too.
Yeah, okay? Underground.
Drake is very much in the Drake is very much holding it down.
Drake is technically vegan. Like, he's technically vegan. Like,
did you just bring Drake?
Did you just make that up? Drake is not vegan.
No, what I'm saying is that he is doing something that is unprecedented. That's all y'all got is Drake. Yeah, exactly. He's doing something that's unprecedented. First of all, he's not sitting up there drinking.
Ever heard of that guy?
He's a head.
We're not talking about him. We're not talking about him.
Anyway, moving right along. Light skins are still winning. Anyway, what's up?
Not if you're eating rotten flesh and meat. No, you're not.
This is the real.
Your insides are horrible, and it probably stinks when you fart.
This is the real.
It does.
This is the real stuff. Technically, you're supposed to poop 30 minutes after you eat.
Exactly.
This is vegan candy.
See, now you playing. And see, that's probably why, if you remember when you were talking about how when you go to do business, make whoopee with your girl, and she only got 10 minutes, that's because you processing steak and chicken.
That's all I need, baby. That's all I need.
So you're a 30-second guy? You a minute guy?
No, hey, baby, if y'all want, I'm here for a good time, not a long time, sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time, baby. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Wop, bop, smack it, flip it, rub it down. I'm done.
Let me ask you this. Why don't you stand up so we can see your belly? Because we know you looking like Santa out here.
What you want to see that for?
We want to see how pregnant you look.
Why you want to see that for?
Because we know you're not pooping law. Why you not pooping law?
I poop once a day. What are you talking about? Why are you monitoring my poop?
Because that's why. Because that's why you hating, because you full of shit. Literally.
I got the freaking poop police, bro.
You gotta stop pooping, nigga. That's your problem. You mad because you're full of shit. Literally.
Yeah, well,
it's starting to change the color of your melanin. Like the amount.
Never. My melanin is good.
I think he's getting
darker. My melanin is right where it needs to be.
You don't blush. Okay. Look at you. You're not blushing anymore.
You're getting darker. You're going to be darker. And you'll kill yourself if you was dark as me.
I know.
No, I wouldn't. I would not.
He would jump out of a window and slit his throat on the way down.
I can't do it, guys. I'm not
Listen, my neck looks just as tar as anybody else's in the summertime. All right, I'm not worried about it. Okay.
Well, all right. So let me be for real. Like on some real.
I get the tar neck in the summertime, so
that's a circulation problem.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah, I ain't got no circulation. I'm not pooping right. What else am I doing wrong? You vegan vampires.
We don't eat blood, dude. Like, what are you talking about? Come on, bro. What's the problem? Hold on.
Okay, I'm just gonna put it out there, people. All right, I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to expose y'all to like maybe week 4 or 5.
Okay.
Vegan people worship the devil. There you go. I said it. It's out there.
Wow.
It's out there, people. Ain't no bringing it. Ain't no real effect.
Let's get to the point.
Vegans are devil worshippers.
The people who are not killing innocent animals are the devil worshippers.
Do you have a pet?
You got a dog?
No, I ain't got no pets. I don't do pet.
You don't have a dog or a cat or anything?
You just eat
the only pet I've ever had is pet turtles. I love turtles. That's about it.
Okay, so on
fish.
Okay, so on Netflix they have a documentary called Seaspiracy. And if you take one look, I swear to God, yo, like the tears that you felt when you lost your pet turtle, you're gonna have it, man. Listen, it is what it. And plus, most importantly, what I like about veganism, honestly, I just love to see how you meat eaters get so tight because you know you're doing wrong. You know it's wrong to be eating lobster bisque 3-4 times a day. You know that when you go take a poop, you be like, God damn, like
I can't eat lobster. I can't even be what do they call it? Presbyterian or whatever they call it.
Pescatarian.
Pescatarian. I can't even be pescatarian.
Well, okay. On some real shit, the Seaspiracy, what it really gets down to is not really just the conservation of the sea animals. It is how dirty and gritty they are. Like, it's like the mafia out there. Like, you don't even know if the tuna that you're eating is actual tuna. Like, it could be dolphin, it could be shark. It is really, really an eye opener because there's no one that governs it. But that's the same thing with your steak. You don't know if the steak that you eat is actually like good steak. It could be filled with different bacteria, different carcinogenics. Like, it's a whole nother situation, yo. And my thing is this: with veganism,
the pesticides that could be on your beans, it could be pesticides on the grass that you eat.
Here's the thing. Here's the difference between that, right? When we have farmers markets, you can get to the source. You can't get to the source of certain meats and certain fishes.
Now don't do that. We got butchers where you could go watch the cow get slaughtered and see how
often. Okay, cool. And first of all, the cost alone is ridiculous.
It's the same thing with the grass.
But you don't go to a butcher law. You don't go to a butcher. You go take your ass to Walmart and get that nasty brown looking cut of meat. Especially now that you're a driver. Come on, don't do that.
Listen. 1 second, get the cash apps popping because they ruined my algorithm from jump. So the algorithm's gone.
Oh wow, that was too fly. Okay, coming in trying to check my poop. That was too fly coming in poop check.
But like I said, at the end of the day, what you keep doing is that you are downplaying something that technically would help everybody. Has been okay.
Listen. Okay, I just want to make this point. Anybody out there watching right now, if you're penny pinching and you barely hanging on right now financially, I dare you to try to go vegan. I dare you.
Talking about?
I dare you.
Let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna show you my receipt. I'm gonna show you my receipt from Whole Foods, right? And I'm gonna show you a receipt. Okay, I'm gonna show you a receipt from Whole Foods, and
let's see it. $300, and that's gonna last you a week. Let's go.
Why are you getting her charged up?
Got her revved up because everybody know eating healthy is expensive, bro. Let's not go there. Okay, I've eaten healthy. I've done it before. I've been I'm just gonna tighten up my diet and blah blah blah. I saw that grocery bill. I was like,
do you wear leather shoes or have leather purses? No, I don't. I wear Crocs. And I don't have anything that's ostentatious anymore because it doesn't matter. So
there's leather on that headpiece, by the way.
What headpiece? Oh, you talking about what I work with? Leather on this?
That's
on my headset?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well,
straight off a cow's bottom.
Okay. So listen, now being vegan, here's the thing. Another thing is, like I said, this is me taking into my body for health reasons. I am not an extremist to the point where it's like, oh shit, like, don't kill the cows and things like that, because I know there's a lot of things that we get our derivative. What we're talking about is humanely. It's inhumane practices that we're talking about as far as with veganism. So let's not confuse the two. And one thing about Black people, y'all always talk about something that you don't practice yourself. Practice what you preach. Oh, well, it has to be. I mean, I didn't see a white person say anything. So anywho, so let's look at the first one. These are two different shopping things. Let's look at the first one. Now you said $300. Can you see that? That's $190.
Okay, $200.
Right there, $190.
That will last a week.
What's ready for the next one? You ready for the next one? $161.
5 days.
So where's this $300 at?
5 days. Those two receipts together are gonna y'all gonna eat on that the whole month.
Where's the 300?
Y'all gonna eat on that the whole month. It's just two of y'all, two adults. Are you guys gonna eat on that a whole month? Hello. Where's everybody?
Guess we lost her.
I was just about to bust this conspiracy. Listen, people, if y'all out there, I dare you. If you like, oh man, I don't know how I'm gonna pay this bill. I don't know how I'm gonna pay that. I dare you to go vegan, dog. If you actually have to look at your bills and figure out, I'll pay this one this month, and then next month I catch up on. I dare you to go vegan. You're gonna hate. You're gonna be like, I can't believe I let this nigga talk me into this, bro. Your grocery bill is going to double.
Listen, I'm not talking anybody into anything. You do what you want to do at the end of the day. I'm not telling you should or shouldn't do anything. What I will do is just lead by example and just show you what I end up looking like after the whole situation. That's it.
Yeah, y'all kill animals too.
Vegans kill animals. Again, the sad part is this. Let's put this into perspective. We just started in April. The amount of hate from our fellow Black man is ostentatious. It makes no sense. It doesn't make any sense to hate, but that's because we know you cannot achieve it. So hating is in your blood.
So listen. Go ahead. Hating is in my blood. I'll let you get your spill out.
Hating is in your blood. Mm-hmm. And you know for a fact that when my man get litty, you're gonna be mad. Now you could join us. You could join us on this journey. Okay?
I asked Law to refrain from alcohol for 30 days, and he cussed me out. He cussed me out. He felt personally offended that I even said it.
I didn't cuss you out. I just said no. Did. I just said no, senor. That's all. No,
that.
I said no, gracias.
Died. I'm like, what does that got to do?
That has a lot to do with it. First of all, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Okay.
Okay. We have 100.
The dog just died. See, you brought it back up, man. See what I'm saying?
145 people are watching. Will you give up alcohol for 30 days?
No, and here's why. So, moving right along, back to the subject at hand as far as the veganism, okay? Mm-hmm. Now, let's say you guys do go on this nice long vegan run, right? Mm-hmm. And this nigga comes back looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger, all cut up and swole in the chest and shoulder region. Waist is a 28, you know what I'm saying? Got a 6-pack Shakur, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Are you telling me that I can't do that without going vegan?
No, we're not saying that. This is what we're saying.
So
this is what we're saying. What we're saying is this. Again, I look at things as with the veganism, it's just taking a break, right? We know what happens when we eat steak. We know what happens when we eat meat. We know the feeling. We know the sluggishness. We know those things. So just giving the body a well-deserved rest should not be something that sparks such a controversy as it is now. So that's all we're saying. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just taking a break. Now, this is what I will say as far as for ladies. I would recommend ladies go vegan simply because, like I said, a lot of women, they take in, seafood, they take in salt, garlic, and they don't smell well. So that's the one thing I would definitely say that women should definitely go into veganism. Now, like I said, I did the opposite. Before I was with TB, I was well into vegetarian, veganism, things like that. When I got with TB was so ingrained with meat, and plus with how trucking is, it's like he had to get the food on the fly.
It was just poisonous.
Yeah, so it was one of those things where I said, well, listen, for him not to feel alienated, I'm willing to step down and we can rebuild this back up because I've been a vegan before. But like I said, the sad part about it is that at the end of the day, it's just to give the body a break. Now, here's the thing. After 30 days, right, 9 times out of 10, you're going to develop the habit, let's just say with the alcoholism, because you're basically an alcoholic if you can't do 30 days without alcohol. You do.
Oh, God, now I'm an alcoholic. My poop ain't the right color. What was the other thing? I'm rotten on the inside. My poop ain't the right color. I'm an alcoholic. What else? Let's go.
But no, you do realize that is the habit that you have. Like if you can't go 30 days without something, you have established a habit.
I can't go 30. I go 30 days all the. See, this is the thing.
Let's do it. 30 days no alcohol.
This is the thing. I go 30 days without alcohol all the time. I don't drink like that.
Now you're dancing around. See, this is what we do as black people. This is what we do. Oh, hey, why
this guy here.
What's going on, people?
Hey, how you?
We live.
We hear you. Wow, that is awesome.
What's going on, people? Can you guys see me? Okay. Can you hear me?
That's the restaurant.
That's the
I
restaurant.
done tried to lose a little weight myself. I done tried to lose a little weight.
Look at him looking like a boo from Aladdin.
I done tried to
looking, that dude looking good out there with that vest on.
But I'm at the restaurant. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I done tried to lose a little.
Oh shit!
I done tried to lose a little weight.
Listen. I see you doing I see you doing your thing out there.
Wonderful. It's beautiful out here, man.
It looks beautiful. That's the rooftop at the restaurant.
That is amazing.
It looks.
We gotta go.
My dogs right here. I got my security.
They strapped up, banged up.
He ain't no vegan. He is in good shape though. That security guard. He ain't no vegan.
I introduce you guys to some of my staff. Okay, I can hear you guys a lot. I'm on the dance floor now, so I can hear you guys a lot better. But yeah, I done lost a little bit of something.
Oh shit!
I done lost myself. You understand what I'm talking about? You did. So what TV is talking about, like eating better is good. You know, even though we opened up the restaurant, I have still lost some weight.
Right.
I got chefs on deck, and my chefs cook special meals for me. And so what I've been doing is 1 meal a day, OMAD, but I ain't been doing the vegan thing, I ain't gonna lie. But I have been juicing.
Okay. Juice is good.
I feel you. You doing your thing.
Hey,
Señorita Saran.
Mira ella. Venga. Muñeca, look, mira, nada. Wait. Not again.
We can't even see it.
That's Flaquita. That's skinny. Yeah. But gorgeous. My piece of beautiful.
Flaquita.
Let me show y'all the twins. Wait. I gotta introduce y'all to the twins.
Here we go. The twins.
There we go.
That's my twin.
Oh wow.
That's my twin.
He said his twin. He said his twin.
Wow. Nada. Hey.
We gotta get. We have to help.
We all eat good out here. We living good, man. So
we gotta come see Dean.
We having a good time.
We gotta go see Dean. That's
wow.
We gotta go see Dean.
I have definitely found a new person to hate on.
I ain't lying.
Wait a minute.
Racking up the hate list.
Jesus, I'm wasting my time hating on YouTube rotten vegans. I should be hating on this dude.
But here's okay. So I looked in the comment section, and this is what the funny thing is. I seen people say that you don't lose weight as going vegan, but y'all are not even doing what it takes to lose weight while eating meat. See, a lot of y'all are lazy beyond. So it's like you're eating the meat, but you're arguing with someone when you don't even get up and walk around, you don't exercise, you don't do anything but eat meat. So that's what I'm saying. So how dare you speak?
That's a fact.
And say, oh, well, you don't lose weight as a vegan. Well, you don't lose weight as eating meat. All you do is sit on your fat behind, drive the truck.
Well, they gotta be fat because they eat meat, though. Come on,
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that it's you should do this because what you guys have been doing, which is habitual, serves you no purpose. But yet you speak and you hide behind a camera. You don't show your face. You don't show your body. You don't show your progression. You don't show anything that will even subjectify or say, oh, okay, well, I can challenge you on that. You can't challenge me on that. I've lost over 20 pounds. You can't challenge me on that.
Supreme Royale just called in to the show. Supreme Royale, what do you got to say about the vegan thing, though?
All right, so I think one of the first few vlogs you and Two Fly did are going vegan. And I actually went and did some research. Now, I came across a documentary on YouTube called Vegan 2020. And I went vegan after that.
Why did you go vegan after that? I haven't seen that. Why did you go vegan after it?
Well, because it really related more so to how if the country was more plant-based, the coronavirus would have been better handled just because you got the meat processing plants, which is like one of the hotbeds for coronavirus. My bad, Law. But look, man, it is what it is, dog. You can't deny science. But but yeah, so I just watched that joint and I was like, yeah, I don't think I could really. I'm a cool off the meat. And truth be told, it's probably one of the better decisions I've done. Like, I don't feel sluggish after eating. I definitely feel a little bit more energy. And considering that I'm doing all this work being local, this was probably the best route for me to go because I was pescatarian. But then I just said, fuck it, let me go all the way. And of course, you got people, especially in my family, that wants to be the devil. So like the first day when I just was like, all right, I'm going to do better. I'm going to be vegan. My dad wants to have all types of fried chicken, mac and cheese. At the crib,
sweet potatoes.
Yeah, I mean, just straight disrespectful, but nah, it's really it's probably one of the better things I've done though. And as far as the cost, it's really no different than meat, and really, in some cases, you saving money.
Let's stop lying to the people. People, come on, vegans, don't lie to the people about the price.
But okay,
don't do that.
Supreme, let me ask you this. Supreme, let me ask you this. Do you, besides seeing or feeling the significant difference, how do you feel overall as far as like your attitude towards things? Like the one thing I noticed with being vegan is that my mental state has been altered. So I'm not so quick to get upset about things. I'm not so quick to, I feel like I'm more alert, more sharp when I ascertain information, when I read, when I indulge. How do you feel about as far as your intellect, your psyche?
Well, I've never really been one to have necessarily. I've never really been truly a negative person, but I can say that being that I'm not intaking a whole lot of just unnecessary stuff that comes with eating meat, I do feel a little more alert as far as my psyche. And then and I really feel that more so when I have my son and he's running around playing, and I'm actually able to keep up with him a little bit more now. So
what does that have to do with being LeBron James? Don't have a problem keeping up with nobody. He's not a vegan.
But it's like what Two Fly said though. You got everyone trying to not being vegan, or I think even Law, you said it. You see fat vegans, but if you're not working out eating meat, of course it's going to be the same result. Not working out vegan.
Facts. That's what I'm saying. You could be healthy and not be a vegan.
That's true. But I'll say this for the lazy man, if you don't want to work out, vegan is still the better route to go.
You still won't be getting around chasing your kids and none of that shit. You might drop some weight, but you ain't gonna be able to get around the playground.
How would you know if you never did it? How can you speak if you never did it?
Let me tell you something. You know how I can speak, because I'm definitely somebody that was a physical specimen at times in my life. Plenty of times in my life.
25 years ago.
See, y'all gonna make me get down on you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show y'all how to do this on a non-vegan diet. I don't poke the bear. Don't poke the bear. I got pictures.
But see, you going back 25 years has no.
It ain't 25 years. 5 years.
20.
5 years. 5 years.
Vegan thing, I will say this. Number one, I've never looked at nutrition labels so much in my life. Being a vegan. And with that being said, it's so much shit that contains like milk, eggs, dairy. Like I'm a ranch fanatic. I finally just came across some dairy-free ranch. Target is your best friend if you're vegan, just to let y'all know. Yeah, so I will say that's probably like the slightly difficult part about it. You're gonna run into you're gonna have to do a little more digging as far as like what not to eat. But I don't really have an issue with it. And truth be told, this is kind of better than pescatarianism, because now I can still eat like sausages and stuff like that, but it's vegan and it tastes really no different.
I agree with that. It really does. I mean, what they're doing is they're taking a lot of foods that have the same flavor profiles and they're transferring to meat. But like I said, I think the problem is this. You are a hater. The amount of hate that spews from you is ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't understand it.
So listen, just know this, okay? All right. It doesn't make sense to fight it, because I'm going to hate every step of the way.
Okay,
let's just get that out of the way.
Black people do that. It's a gift.
as the Patreon and all the followers keep following you, I will be dropping weekly tidbits on evil things that vegans do.
What?
I think I'm gonna open up I'm gonna do a weekly segment on the evil within the vegan. You know what I mean? Like you got
of veganism.
They think they're better than everybody, and it's just
there's actually, you
can get protein. You don't have to get it from a bean. Okay, you can get protein from a piece of chicken or a fish, or it's just not to overindulge. You don't have to be vegan to be healthy, people. That's all I'm saying.
I think
I like vegetables too.
What, like a garnish? Like, what are you talking about? Like,
I eat vegetables. Like, I truly eat vegetables.
Sweet potatoes with marshmallows on top, mashed potatoes with cheese and butter. That does not constitute. Brown sugar on that thing? Yeah, come on, man. You can't do that. You can't do that. But I think overall, like I said, it's just taking a break. And one thing about haters like you is that when someone takes a break, or if someone is doing something that's outside the norm or something that you can't do, hating is the first thing that you do. So I understand it.
This language that she uses is just
I get it.
It's just infuriating. You know, it's just
inflammatory.
Yes.
Hey, truth be told, that's why I haven't really told too many people that I switched over to vegan, because they're gonna look at me, wow, like, damn, nigga, you eating tofu now? Like, nah.
I know.
Yeah, you're a weirdo.
Yeah,
exactly. You're in the weirdos club. Embrace it, bro. Embrace it.
And what Dean said is right. A juice fast, just the fast alone, you would lose so many pounds because of the digestive tract kicking out all that 15, 20 pounds of poop you got lodged in you.
This is what I want you people out there to do, okay? Since vegans are just regular people like you and me, okay? They're so genuine and their thoughts and just trying to help you. What I want you to do is I want you to just cook a regular meal for you and your kids. You know, nothing too crazy. Don't get the Salisbury steak with extra gravy. Just a regular meal that you would prepare, not too healthy, not too over the top. You know what I mean? And invite your vegan friend over and watch all the inflammatory shit that they would have to say about everything that you shove in your mouth, and how they look at you with disgust, and how they just look down on you like you're just such a fucking heathen.
I personally don't care. It's not gonna bother me at all of what someone eats. I really don't care. Me, I did it for health reasons. I didn't do it to save the sea and all that other stuff. I did it for health reasons. And just to feel better. And I do feel better. You know what I mean? But there fanatics, yes. But I could say the same thing about Christians and all that other stuff. So it's like there's a fanatic in every group. You know, it is what it is.
Invite the Christian auntie over with the vegan too. It's gonna be, oh god.
Exactly, because if I brought the Christian auntie over and Boob showed up on the TV, she would trip. So it's like there's people on both ends who are over the top. I'm not a vegan religion. I'm not that. I'm just trying to feel better. That's it, and I feel better. I mean,
here's another thing. If we were to take this back, let's just go back 50 years. Majority of our diet was plant-based. Collard greens, okra, glazed carrots, things like that. I mean, we couldn't afford nice cuts of meat, right? We couldn't afford having a prime rib or a huge ham and things like that. So you got to think, our great grandparents usually had more of a plant-based diet, legume diet than anything. So having meat, chicken, protein, things like that, that's a luxury that we now can afford. And to be honest with you, you got to think about the type of luxury it is. If it's more of it to give out, that means it's not even that luxurious anymore. So those are the things that we have to consider. And that's why, like I said, just going plant-based, I mean, it's bountiful, it's sustainable. And like I said, we're just taking a break. Lord, chill.
So
I would say I'm taking a break, but this might be permanent. I ain't gonna hold it.
Exactly. I feel you on that one.
Listen, when y'all all get done with this I'm better than you rhetoric, the problem is us regular people, like idiots, we always welcome y'all back. We should just shoo you away. Just like, no, bye. No, we don't want to deal with you. You phony meat eaters. When you try to come back, we always welcome you. With open arms, we fix you a plate.
But technically, you are a vegan when you think about it, because cows eat the plants and then you're just eating a byproduct of that. So
I mean, the cow and the plants. We eat the cow and the plant.
But cut the middleman out.
No.
No.
At least he's honest in his nose. But we do have to go on to the second discussion.
DMX.
DMX is gone.
Yeah.
I guess they unplugged him or whatever. That was it's one of them things where it sucks, but at the same time, you do drugs, you get drug results. Hopefully, it's a message to people not to do drugs anymore. But he was the second album I ever bought. I'm gonna admit it. First single I ever bought was Functified from the Brat. Because it was hot.
Oh, wow.
Oh no, that's hard though.
That's hard.
That's hard.
It came in it was a clear tape. It was clear. That's how you knew it was a good one because it was clear.
Why you have to preface it with though? I'm not gonna lie. Like
yeah, because I know some dudes would be like, you whack, you bought the Brat. The Brat was hard.
Bro, Functified was tough, bro. Functified was tough. That wasn't like Criss Cross. It was the Brat and Criss Cross were totally different.
Too. I ain't gonna stop.
Yeah, but, we all did.
But the second album that's probably the first whole album I bought because Dark as Hell is Hot. That came out when I was. It came out in like 96.
Yeah, I feel like
I was 12.
90, no, it wasn't.
Nah, that's late 90s.
It was like 98.
No,
yeah,
98, bro.
When did Dark and Hell
97 at the earliest, but 98.
Yeah, it was somewhere around there. I was 13ish when I got it, and
yeah, you was a young. I know. It was senior year in high school for me. Okay, you young punks. All right.
And it was the first, and I just remember listening to that because back then I had a Sony Walkman with the anti-shock, so it didn't skip. That was hot back then, and it had
the jump though.
It had the bar that hangs around the back, and you clip it around your ears, and it go behind you, so you didn't have the top joint.
Yeah, that was.
If you had the top joint, you was whack back then, but. I used to listen to that one, Dark as Hell is Hot. That joint in repeat. You could listen to the whole album. It was just dope. But one thing he didn't really talk about doing drugs. That's one thing I'll say about DMX. He didn't push he was doing drugs thing. He didn't push that. But I liked it. And the fact that he's gone, it's just, on one hand, it's sad. And on the other hand, don't do drugs. So I can't sit up here and be like, oh, he wasn't ready. Bro, if you do drugs, you're going to get drug results. So, I mean, all the people saying that, it's so sad. On one hand, it is sad, but on the other hand, you do have to take responsibility for what you do. And if you're out here doing a bunch of narcotics and drugs and all that type of stuff, this can happen to you. Now, the thing is, he lived to, how old was DMX? 50?
50.
He lives at 50. Y'all are dying from lean at 20.
Pills
and all the opiates.
Gunshot wounds.
Yeah,
drive-bys. Like,
yeah, y'all are
lots
dying
of murders.
at 20. So, I mean, at least he made it to 50, though.
You could make an argument the lean is even worse than what the crack he was allegedly doing.
It ain't
an argument. It's a
fact.
It's a fact. Lean is liquid heroin. Yes, it's way.
Yeah, it was
way worse.
It's way worse.
Way worse.
Like I said, I know 60-something-year-old crackheads that can still walk the whole city.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Them back in the day ones.
Yeah.
they went to the store for you. They changed your tire. They helped your grandma garden.
They always worked at the car wash for some reason. They rode a bike to work. Like, those dudes lasted almost forever.
And you can trust them wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
You can trust
Don't do auntie. Don't do auntie in them like that. Hey, we all had uncle and aunties in the hood, bro. Yeah. They took care of us, bro.
Yeah, they come put an air conditioner in your mama's house for $10, dog. Like, no issue. And it'd be good too. Yeah. Now these days,
and if something go wrong, they'll come back.
Yeah.
And check it for and ask you how's that going for you. I hooked it up, didn't I? Give me $10 more.
And even when it's like, give me $15 in a 6-pack of beer. And that'd be good to go. But now I went through a place. I went through Portland. And my God, bro, like, I mean, if I don't know how y'all know the state of Portland and Seattle right now, it's just gravity zombies everywhere. Like, it's just the craziest stuff. I mean, they got white girls just pooping on the sidewalk and tents everywhere. Yeah. People just leaning over all the way to the ground but not falling down.
Is Seattle that one city that has that that like square 1 block or square 2 block radius that's just like called like something city or something like that?
No, that's LA, Skid Row. You talking about Skid Row?
No, not Skid Row. It's like a God, I think it's in. I'm gonna look it up.
I know that in Seattle they had. I think it's called like the Morrisville House, and it was supposed to be like their answer to homelessness. Like a homeless person can go there and get resources. But now, because in Seattle they had did away with the police force, and so the police force
for 5 blocks.
Yeah, so they had to reintegrate the police force back in. So you could be talking about that because that's completely gone now as far as Seattle. That downtown area, we seen a dude walk up to a lady and just punched her and just kept walking. Like,
just knocked her out. Because they got a lot of crazy stuff going on. People are not being prosecuted for crime.
Yeah, they got a name for that city that you're talking about. It didn't, like, the police couldn't come in there and police it or nothing.
It was a defunded zone. It was a defunded zone. But what I was trying to get to was that I remember growing up in the crack era, and I hate to say it, but the stuff that y'all doing now is way worse.
Yeah.
We could still have a cookout with a couple of crackheads there, and you still turn on, do you remember? And people still could dance. Dude, now these people are not even lucid. They're just freaking floating away. I don't know. It's just weird to watch.
They're brain dead.
We were in Vegas on Vegas Boulevard, and there was a dude that had his pants down, and he was doing a handstand on the fence. I was like, what the fuck is going on? You ain't supposed to laugh at that. You were so wrong for that.
No, because that was the same. Jesus. It was like across the street on the next corner was 2 dudes and a lady having a whole argument. And they were like coming at the dude, and the dude is like, he's just wasted, like he's blasted.
Chaz, like thank you. Somebody in the comment, Mario. Thank you, Mario. Chaz. Of course, Mario would know.
Yeah.
Chaz, that city, that's some wild shit, bro.
Yeah, crackheads were definitely functional. They were definitely functional. I'm not saying it's better and do crack. I'm just saying that this is way worse. It's just way worse because I knew crackheads that kept jobs for 20 years, bro. Did their job, went to work, came home, everything. There's no way you can do that on the crap that y'all are on now. This is just, and the thing is, it's ridiculously killing y'all at a faster rate. At least, you understand that the DMX been doing crack since the 90s. The 90s, dude. And he lasted till 50. Lil Peep died at 18.
So do you think that they should integrate his drug addiction into, remembering him? Yeah, as far as like,
Absolutely. He will want them to.
Absolutely. But see, this is the thing. Yeah. This the thing, though. I think it's a big deal to kind of grab the situation far as I think he got a hold of a bad pack and like 6 others were found dead because of the dope that he was able to get a hold of. Somebody was out there selling some pretty awful shit. Yeah, some hot shots, some bogey packs. So I think that we definitely have to shed a little light on that too, because somebody was out there killing people, you know what I mean? DMX just so happened to fall victim of that, which if he wasn't doing drugs, then that wouldn't have been a problem.
I mean, but no, his wife has spoke about, his ongoing drug problem for decades. She was damn near like his caretaker in that. So then that will say what? Are you saying that he's had a bad relapse?
No, the police is saying that 6 other people died from the batch that he was smoking.
Yeah, it was a bad pack. So if he wouldn't have got a hold of that bad pack, he probably would have still been doing bad, like letting himself go. When people say that, their significant other is doing bad because they on drugs and this, that, and the third. Like you said, we know aunties that can walk up and down the street in the burning hot sun with air conditioners on their back and, I'm talking about the wildest shit, bro.
I used to have a crackhead clean my car. All he wanted was $10. Man, this dude cleaned the fudge out of that car, bro. For $10, I had to give him $20. For $20, man. We used to call him Skit. Just Skit. That was his name.
Skit.
And like a Skit, and he always he didn't have a lot of teeth, and he would always be like, he would always upsell you. That's what I liked about it, because I mean, like, I do it for $10. Now, wash the wheels, give me another $5. Give me another $5. I can do your mama car for another $5. After when you was done, you done gave Skit $50.
Looking back at it, bro. I was a real bad person, bro. I was like, I was a horrible person, but I didn't know no better. I was like 14, 15, 16. I would give this guy a $20 rock, and he would just steal books of food stamps from people. I don't know where. I know he was cleaning his father out, but once he cleaned his father out of his 65, because you know the food stamps used to come in Illinois, they used to come in $65 books. You couldn't get a book of food stamps no higher than $65. You know what I mean? So
you talking about the paper rip out joints?
Yeah, the rip out joints, not the
so
EBT.
old,
yeah, bro, I'm old, bro. I was slinging crack in the paper food stamp days. Okay, so listen, I would give him a $20 rock, and he would give me a $65 book of food stamps. Honey buns for the whole bus stop, bro. I was the fucking man, nigga. You know how hood rich I was on the bus stop in the morning?
15-year-olds, you was raining
I'm at
honey
the
buns.
Bus stop. Get what you want, bro. 4 bags of chips, whatever, bro. I got a whole book of
That
food
shows
stamps.
you how a kid can be bad but still be innocent.
Yeah, I was innocent. I was just treating my homies to honey buns, bro.
You're ill
and chocolate and strawberry milk, bro. Them strawberry Nesquiks and frosted honey buns.
You was chubby.
Oh, God,
were you a chubby kid?
No, I was a chubby kid, but when I was doing this, I wasn't chubby. I was slim trim on the football team. I just was smacking honey buns, bro. It's just what it was.
So listen, with your
bro, I was in the army and everything, bro. I was in the army for 5 years. I went to air assault school. Like, I used to be a beast. I used to be a monster.
That's not gonna matter. With your ill-gotten gains, you bought strawberry milks and
no, not strawberry milks, strawberry Nesquik.
Oh, there's a difference.
That's different.
Oh,
yeah.
It's
definitely different.
Not strawberry milks.
Oh no,
the Nesquik.
You drink the best of the milks.
Oh my God, the strawberry Nesquik and the cookies and cream Nesquik.
Ooh.
Man. That's
my God. Ooh. Man.
What did you buy? What did you buy with your money? Well, I bought a 6-pack of honey buns and Nesquik.
I mean, it be that those Nesquiks is so, especially when they're ice cold and they got the little flecks of ice in them. Oh God, they not.
Were they even dairy? I thought they were just instant. I don't even think they were dairy.
Yeah, I think they were like a malt drink, so it wasn't like milk. It
wasn't real milk, was it?
Yeah.
Which one, the Nesquiks or the Yoo-hoo?
Yeah, the Nesquik.
Nesquiks is Yoo-hoo are no opposite. Nesquik is milk. Yoo-hoo is just like a
malt thing.
Malt, like an instant malt. Yeah.
Yoo-hoo's bang too though. Yoo-hoo's
they do. I smack those too.
Though.
I'll get a pack of Yoo-hoos for research purposes and let y'all know.
Bro, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, bro. When we drank up all them Nesquiks, trust me, the stove was definitely getting hit for them Yoo-hoos next.
Ooh,
like we had to make it do what it do.
I'm gonna see if
y'all
are different. See, we had pickled pig feet, chitlins, gizzards at our corner stores. Did y'all have that?
Yeah. I don't eat slave food, bro. I do not eat slave food at all. I do not eat slave food at all.
I can go to Broad right now. It's a corner store that got some of that.
We got it too.
So y'all never had gizzards?
I've had it. I've had everything that you just said. I don't eat that stuff though.
But that wasn't at the bodega. That wasn't at the corner store.
I was a drug dealer, nigga.
Yeah,
what I look like eating slave food?
Our drug dealers ate pig feet.
Y'all some country niggas, bro, in VA. Ain't no way as a drug dealer I'm eating anything slavery tied to slavery, bro. Pigs.
This is the one. Okay, so
I'm not eating a pig's knuckle, nigga. I got $65 worth of free food stamps, basically.
So honey buns was above.
Yeah, right. Yeah, like come on, man, don't do that.
Honey buns for everybody.
No,
Damn it.
he was a nigga with class. Like,
Honey buns and pizza puffs for everybody, nigga. Why I'ma eat a pig's knuckle when I can do a pizza puff or something like that, bro?
Oh what?
A pizza puff.
Hush puppies are the man. Oh my!
Y'all didn't have pizza puffs in Philly? Why you looking like that?
No.
Like
nah, they had.
Are y'all
calzones in
serious?
Philly, really.
Oh, I need y'all to blow up the comments right now on the pizza puff.
What's a pizza puff? What's that?
It's like a pizza puff. It's like a pizza folded, basically. Like on the outside, it's all.
It's a calzone, pretty much. It's a
Sort of
calzone.
like a calzone, but a little thin on the
what's those
crust.
things called? A stromboli. That's what we have. A stromboli.
It's sort of like a stromboli, yeah, but it's a cheap version of it. Like you could just buy it. It's frozen in the frozen section.
Thank you, King. King was like, the fuck is pizza puff? Like,
y'all niggas, bruh. Y'all niggas, come on. Bruh.
Wait. All right. Did y'all have Mystics? Mystic Ice Tea?
Oh,
Of course.
yeah.
Of course.
See, she taking it back to 03. That was hot in 03.
Now you rich.
A
Now you
cold
really
one?
getting rich.
A cold 24? Oh, my God.
There was always the juices that were not $1. Like everything else is like 50 cents, $1. The Mystic was always the markup.
And
juice,
the sexy girls always drunk Mystics because they would make that sound
Yeah.
with it. And they would, all that bullshit. Like,
they didn't
Mystics
even
was
get it
hard.
because of the flavor. They got it because of the color. It matched
Yeah,
their
just so they
outfit
can sit
and
there
shit.
and just be like, with their nails. My nails is pink.
Jump rope and shit.
Don't do that. That we had to do that. Everything had to coordinate. So if
Jolly
we had
Ranchers.
a penny candy,
Facts.
Swedish fish,
Chews. Y'all had chews and fruit.
we had fruit. Oh God,
The sugar
Remember
daddies.
Remember they used to put it in the bag and tie them up and just sell them off like all right,
Yeah. $1 worth. 50 cent worth for 50 cent bag, $1 bag. Yeah. They still do that shit out here on the side of the expressway.
Do you
So-
know
they do?
how old y'all
Yeah,
sound
facts.
right now?
It's
Y'all
almost
how
fruity
old-
time right now. I
think
can't
we
wait.
Get the Mystics unless I went to like the fish spot.
Right. They're not sold everywhere. See, back in the day where me and Supreme Royal come from the same place, so he know about Huggies, the little the barrel drinks that was just fruit punch, fruit drink. We had Candy Ladies in Virginia where you go, they'll open a deep freezer. It'd be a whole bunch of cups in there.
Icy cups. Icy cups is what we call it.
But see, we had water ice. So what someone would do, they'll buy a big container of like lemon, cherry, stuff like that. You'll go up on their porch. They'll scoop it for you and give it to you. And plus, we had those remember them tubes of fruit juice that you'll put in the freezer and they'd be like little icy.
Oh, those Jones bang, bro.
Yeah,
and you just sit around, let them melt a little bit so you can drink it. Yeah, those Jones used to knock, boy. I used to steal them joints out of my grandmama joint and get a whooping all the time.
Or you was
All
out
the
of
time. Oh, yeah. Oh.
No, my grandma got mad because I would eat her ice cream sandwiches, but I only ate them because I like how the ice cream sandwich part be on my fingers, and I'd be like, yeah. So
nice. My stuff too fast to get messy. I was a fat boy. I remember I got shooter beat, my other brother beat, and 3 of my cousins beat at my aunt Evelyn's house because my Aunt Evelyn would go to sleep and she would hide those rows of this is a Virginia thing, these dollar cookies with like 5 rows, like a flower. It's like a hole in the middle. And
the lemon joints.
the lemon joint. So I used to sneak into her room. I would go under her bed and I would like eat a little bit out of it, but I would eat the whole thing. And then she would come back and be like, who ate these cookies? And if nobody tells me, I'm gonna beat all of you. So what she would do is Evelyn would make us, she would stand in the middle of the steps and she would make you walk down the steps so she could beat you on the steps so you couldn't run.
Damn.
So everybody's looking around like, whoever took it, just say it so we don't all get a beating. I let everybody get beat. I did not.
Selfish.
Nothing.
Selfish vegan. What a selfish vegan
She beat
you are.
every single body with this belt. She worked at the prison, so it was the thick issue joint, and she beat every single one of us.
Yeah,
dog.
she learned that somewhere. She didn't get that tactic.
We would run up the steps and try to jump 2-3 steps at a time. Like, she had like a boomerang effect. Like she'll just
she'll wrap that around your ankle, and then now you lost teeth. So what we used to do is we would go upstairs and put on a bunch of extra pairs of pants. You know, and she started getting hip to that. Then she'll start being like, "You had to come down and draw." So you just, and back then it was the Superman Spider-Man joint. So it was all
catch you in the tub. Man, your mama, your auntie, or somebody catch you in a tub.
When I
that wet skin.
Oh yeah, because when I got to the point where she knew I was getting beside myself, she'll wait till I get out the shower. So I could be in trouble like at 10 o'clock that morning on a Saturday. I wouldn't get that beaten about like 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, because you ain't got no handles when you slipping. You ain't got no handles.
Man, you ever got hit? You ever got hit on this part of your back where you can't even rub it out? You just finna die, cuz you can't even touch it. You can't even rub it out. You cannot rub that pain out. It's just on you. It's just on you.
And you want to cry, but you can't.
Yeah, And everybody says if they ain't at their mama house, the first thing they say is, "That's why I ain't coming over here."
All right, so let me ask you this. Who do y'all think, whose ass whooping hurt more, grandmas or moms?
Grandmas for sure.
Grandma's ass whooping hurt more.
Yeah, my grandma.
I feel like my mom she tried it, but grandma's, oh man.
My pops was a brute, bro. I ain't even, wasn't nobody fucking with my daddy, bro. My daddy, I can't even remember whoopings that wasn't my father's for real. He was that nigga hands, he had fucking bear claws for hands, bro. And whatever he hit, he just shattered shit. Whether it was like when I got older, he was hitting me with his hands, you know what I'm saying? When I got big enough to box with this nigga, he would just punch me in the chest. But when he was whipping me with a belt, that shit hurt, bro. That nigga was a brute. That nigga was whooping. He got so into it one time, bro. That nigga cracked me in the head with a buckle.
What's going on, Mary?
I was hurt behind that one.
We talking about beatings right now, bro.
Yeah, my father really cracked my ass.
Yeah, the old childhood beatings.
Man.
Did you not get beat or did you get beat?
What?
He said what?
Bro, I can tell you, my sister can tell you, we had my pops had a belt we called Gator. It was a thin belt. You know how you think about the big wide leather belts? No. This joint was thin, like
it was the church belt, the one he wore with his church outfit for a suit.
But it was hard plastic, like some fake alligator. It was kind of yay thick on the depth end of it, you know what I mean? But it was narrow, like you said, one of them church joints. Man, I think I got webs on me right now. At 45 years old, from butt whippings that I got at 12, 13, bro. Like, oh, see,
my stepfather,
Gator, bro. Gator would draw blood, bro.
Yeah, my stepfather had a belief. He used to argue with my mom. Believe it or not, he was the one that said if you hit 10, he believed in stop beating you after 10. Because he said that if you're old enough to comprehend what I'm saying, I shouldn't have to beat you no more. My mom did not share in that at all. So she would just beat, and he would let it go on for a little, then he would stop and be like, "You getting carried away." But you know, Shooter, and I'm surprised he ain't on here, he got all the beatings. Like, he just didn't learn.
It got to the point where I just used to hold your arms open, you just gonna get punched in the chest. Like, it got to the point where it wanted to beat me because I started grabbing the belt, bro. Like, we ain't doing this.
Yeah, facts. My father just started.
It was just those hold your hands open, and I'm getting chest joints.
I didn't even have to hold my hands open. It was just like, I don't care what you do with your hands. You put them in a way, I'm breaking your arms. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I'm just going
because you ain't gonna swing back.
Yeah, you ain't gonna. Now it's probably would, but back then, no. I just one thing I do credit to my stepfather. He was just like, listen, I should be able to talk to you. And once you hit 15, he like, look, some of your mistakes is gonna fall on you. So you can mess up all you want to.
It got to the point when, like I said, my father would just be like, I want you to swing, but we've got to turn this into a regular like boxing match. You know what I'm saying? Like, not regular as in he ain't going hard, of course, because he would just fucking demolish me, but he'd make me work for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to beat your ass.
And hit you with the jab. Hit
the jab. And he would want me to hit him. I would hit this nigga, but it didn't do nothing. And then he just put me down with that chest shot.
The biggest question is, why didn't you just do better? See, I got smart. Around 9-ish, 10-ish, I thought, if I do what I'm supposed to do, I don't get beat. Shooter, it went all the way up till he left. Like, he didn't If my mom was alive now, he would still be getting beatings. Like, he just doesn't listen. Me, I put 2 and 2 together. What Shooter used to do was, my mom would leave the house. She would say, listen, I want the dishes washed by the time I get back. She'd tell me to do my chore. She leave, drive off, go to the store. I go right to the back, knock it out. I'm done. I come back to the front room. Shooter's still on, sitting there watching like TGI Friday. Like, he ain't getting them. I'm like, bro, didn't
Urkel, all the good shows. Schoolhouse.
Didn't mom tell you to wash the dishes? After Saved by the Bell. I'm like, all right, cool. Saved by the Bell go off. I'm like, bro, didn't mom told you to wash the dishes? Man, shut up.
Yep.
All right. I was like,
you was like my sister, because I did the same thing Shooter did.
This fool would wait
I see the car pull up
to the car lights pull up to the window, and then he start the water. Like, he ain't even got no water. And it's like, bro, you know
he ain't had no joint soaking. Oh,
nothing. He couldn't even use the soaking excuse because he don't even know where the plug go to fill it. I said, bro, why didn't you just? And he'd get a beating. But I'm like, bro, you so hard headed, dude. Why don't you just do what she tells you to do so it don't happen? Especially when my stepfather's gone, because he ain't here to save you. He's gone. Like, dude, she can just get it in on you, and I ain't jumping in because I ain't shit.
But see, I assimilated when they start taking stuff away. That whole I'ma take.
Yeah, we ain't never had nothing. So.
Yeah, I have shit for you to take. I didn't have nothing.
We know the rich one in the live right now.
I didn't have nothing to take.
When they took my encyclopedia set, then I said
you
no.
Can't even. Badass little niggas, that was no punishment. You couldn't take shit from bad niggas because we just go outside. Outside.
No, we went outside. That hurt.
Not being able to go outside was
everything.
Just like, that's fucking prison. Like, that was the first.
Well, see, I couldn't go outside. I could not go outside Monday through Friday.
We get outside ASAP and we don't come home until.
Now she took away my weekends. You might well just go ahead and put a fork in me. I'm done.
Bro, you couldn't even get too fucking happy and like pop the screen out the fucking window and really get what y'all doing out there? No. Man, you can't come out. Put my goddamn screen door back in the fucking window.
And you always had that one friend that used to come to the window and be like, "You can't come out, huh?"
Yeah,
you get in trouble, huh?
No, I found it disrespectful because you're on punishment and they keep coming to the door
to the window.
Because people are coming out. No.
Or you just hear everybody outside
laughing and screaming.
I know they extra loud.
This is the best day of my life. Like, dude, chill, bro. We found the snake yesterday. You should have been there. Like,
and my OG, every time we moved in the same, and we stayed in the same neighborhood, but for some reason, every time we fucking moved, we stayed right next to the playground, nigga.
Oh, that's the worst.
No, the window is like right out my window is the playground, bro. They just yell extra hard when you're on punishment, bro. It's just like extra yelps coming through the window. Like, why y'all so fucking happy today? Like,
we found a hoverboard and we hovered around town. Like, dude, and I used to always ask them, how come everything good happen when I'm stuck in the house? Yeah, so and so came through, bought everybody ice creams, and then we ate that. Like, come on, dog. That's the worst.
What was the percentage of time to where you can get one of your friends to ask your parents if you could spend the night? Like, on average, was that like a 50-50 thing where sometimes it works and sometimes it'll work?
90-10.
Ask my mom if you could spend the night or if I could spend the night at your house.
I ain't got no food to feed all these niggas. I ain't feeding the whole neighborhood. No.
My mother was good about. Was good about. See, my mom dealt with molestation in her childhood, so you couldn't go to nobody's house. Yeah. But she was okay with kids coming over,
having people over
to our house. My father worked at UPS my whole childhood, my stepfather, so that wasn't a big deal on the food. And plus, she had niglet food for you to eat that you could eat, like fudge rounds and Star Crunches and shit. But that whole I want to go over someone else. No, you don't have to nobody else's house.
Like it had to be the same person. So my grandma like if she did not know you or she just absolutely not. But my friend, and that's what's funny with like she started to see like I would say, yo, I'm on punishment, so come ask me if I can spend the night and stuff. And she'd be like, but she on punishment, so okay, cool. But if it was someone she never seen, like if you moved new to the block, oh no, you had to do at least a 5-year being on the block for her to say,
Yeah,
"Oh,
my mom knows your mother like
it was just the opposite. My mom was like, "Look, I'm broke. You ain't having no extra niggas. If I want to go somewhere else, spend the night at one of my. All right, bye. Shit, I ain't sending you with no money though. You don't need no money.
Yeah, so you gotta ask your aunt, around, can you go?
Yeah, then she turn around and slide me 5 out the door. Like, don't get in trouble. Don't be stealing cars and shit.
She gonna either drop you off or pick you up. She ain't doing both.
Yeah,
that too. Facts.
Yeah,
facts. I ain't doing both. Yeah, but you got add and don't call me collect from no fucking payphones.
And either. Don't get mad and act like I'm about to come get you in the middle of the night. You going. You're not gonna be. He took this and I want to come home. Well, you might sleep in the front room because I'm not coming. I'm not burning my good. See, when they go someplace they don't want to go, it's good gas. You ain't burning my good gas.
$99 a gallon unleaded.
Facts.
Yo, I remember when gas was under $1, bro.
Yeah.
I remember looking at the pump and seeing like 70-cent gas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was horrible, bro. By 14, it was just like my father was just like,
"You going to prison? So goodbye."
He was like, "Here go a pistol, nigga. Protect yourself." I don't know what else to do. I ain't nothing I can do.
No.
I can't. Yeah, here go the pistol. Look, the firing pin don't work. Flash the motherfucker. They should bag up off you off that. Like giving me just straight rules. Like I could tell. Like ain't shit I'm saying working. It's not working. So this is what I'm gonna do. Okay. Because I see you got a lot of me in you. It ain't no secret where you get it from. You like to be in them streets, so do I. So this is what you do. And that was it, bro. It was off to the races, bro. I ain't come home for what?
My people wasn't having that. We moved around too much, so I wasn't able to. I think 15 is in my family. 15, you're grown. As soon as you can get that school letter to work at McDonald's, they're not buying you nothing else. Like you're done.
15 months.
Yeah, and I started at 14. I had 2 jobs at 14.
Right.
I was almost done selling crack at 15, 16. I was like, I ain't doing it no more. Everybody keep getting locked up. I'm straight. I ain't trying to get locked up.
It's less stress to just work at the car wash and get
I'm like,
$5 a pop.
Yeah.
I'm like, I do little shit here and there just to get by. I do like quick little double up flips, but I'm not finna be out here trying to be a successful drug dealer no more. It's not for me. All my friends keep getting locked up. Fuck that.
Well, my uncle told me that he just did it raw. He was like, do you want to suck a dick? And I was like, what? He was like, no, like, do you like want to get on your knees and legitimately suck a dick to completion? Do you want to do that?
And you like, oh man, you tripping, man.
I'm like, bro, where is this going?
What are you on today? Like, what's wrong with you?
He was like, put it this way. This leads to you sucking a dick. I said, how? He was like, you're gonna go to prison. Because this is the great state of Virginia. Understand, if you get caught with anything, you're never coming home. This is not one of those situations where you're in a state where it's like, oh, I got paroled in 7 years. No, you're gone for 40 years on dumb shit. Like pistols make niggas go away for years where we're from. Where me and Mo is from, they don't play that shit in Virginia. So when you get to prison, you're gonna have to suck dick. Do you understand that? And I look over at my aunt and she's like, do you? Like I don't know what you're looking at me for.
You got to get caught with a couple bangers. You got to get caught with a couple bangers to sit down that long.
Oh yeah, you better not come to Virginia.
Well,
in Chicago, it ain't that big of a deal.
So is it safe to say that after a certain amount of time in prison, that the likelihood of a man sucking a dick in prison is
it isn't. No, it isn't that.
Is that based off of time? Like, let's just say 2-3 years in prison.
No,
I can't even wrap my head around that shit.
It isn't that. Okay. He's just basically saying like, there's a high chance, because I've had a lot of family that's been to prison, and they tell you, dude, there's enough dudes in there doing stuff like that to where if you want to do it, you can do it. If you don't, you really won't have to. He's like, it's not as rampant as the TV makes it. He's like, there's a lot of dudes in there that's doing that. So needing to rape someone is not as rampant as they're trying to make it. But he's like,
well, yeah, that's a deterrent so people cannot go.
Yeah, he's just saying that, you're not gonna have pussy for 20 years. It's like, dude, you must be okay with sucking dick because you're not gonna have no pussies around. Like you like it. And I was like, I never touch it again because I was like, whoa.
That's the other thing, man. I'm so self-conscious. I wouldn't even If I was in jail, bro, a nigga can't even braid my hair, bro. I'm not. I won't have hair. Fuck that. I'll rock a bald head. I'm a barber anyway, so I could cut hair. But at the end of the day, even if I wasn't a barber, I just shave my fucking head bald on some Aryan shit, bro. I'm not letting no nigga braid my hair, bro. It's just not happening, dog.
My whole thing is, if you're not willing to do the time, if you're not willing to do the time, don't do the crime. And I knew from when I got locked up on some stupid stuff, like on some just hold and sell shit, I knew then that it was like, I will snitch on all you niggas. Like, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not. It's not me.
Another thing that people don't know about jail is, like, I'm 5'10", so I'm not a small guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a big guy. I'm not a tall guy. I'm not the biggest nigga. I'm 5'10", 260 though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a solid nigga. It's so many little niggas in jail. There ain't nobody gonna try me 5'10", 260. They gonna move like, he gonna fight it. I'm not even, he's a little too heavy for me. They gonna go to my man's that's like 5'7". He probably like $150.
One of them young thugs or something.
Young thuggish ass nigga, probably got hair. That's a plus.
Don't do that.
He got all his teeth. They not gonna fuck with me, bro. They just
gonna go
not.
after the vegan.
I'm older. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they gonna go. They gonna go after the nigga that been eating good vegetables, got clear skin. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They don't want my big black ass, bro. I'm too big and like I'm not the biggest nigga in jail by far. You know what I'm saying? There's always that big swole ass nigga. Yeah, I got some healthy shoulders. Niggas don't want to tumble with me like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to get in the motherfucking wrestling match with a nigga because I fuck around and break something. You know what I'm saying? But nah, it's a nigga that's 5'7", that's 140 in that bitch.
The rule is, why would you, if you're not about that life, don't. I told dudes before that used to get in my car. I had 2 Cadillacs when I was in Virginia, and they used to get in my car, and I used to say, man, one time we almost got pulled over, and dude was like, dang, man. That was close. He gets out and I find a pack on my floor, like when I was cleaning my car. I was driving around with this joint. And that means that when we was about to get pulled over, he just kicked it under my seat.
Facts.
So I'm like, okay. So then we get around, niggas come around again. I said, listen, y'all know I'll snitch on you niggas. Like, I told him straight up, don't get in my car doing that, bro. I will go to court and point at you. And they're like, you admitting? I'm saying, bro, you're not getting it. I will send your mother to prison. No cap. I'm not going to prison because in my 18-year-old mind, in my 18-year-old mind, prison was sucking dick. So I was like, I'm not going to prison. I will send your baby sister to prison for 50 years, dude. Don't ever get in my car. Don't get in my car and try to stick me with a charge because you thought we were going to get pulled over. Because what happened was, it was one of them situations where, the lights come on and you think you caught and they go around you and keep going. He immediately he kicked it so far into my seat that he couldn't reclaim it without me being like, what you looking for?
Yeah.
So he just got out and was like,
blood
screw
pressure
it.
go up immediately.
Sherrod make a good point. Sherrod make a good point down here. He said he did 8 years and size doesn't matter. That's true. I mean, it doesn't, but at the end of the day, people do use common sense. It's always that one nigga like, okay, I don't care how big you are. If you on the phone is like, it's like simple shit like that, like the phone, the ice, man. Niggas fight over the pettiest shit. That's why I didn't play cards or I didn't. Like, I stay in my cell, nigga. I ain't got time for it. You know what I'm saying? I might come out, walk around, do some pull-ups or some shit or whatever. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? It's the activity, like you said. It's the activities and shit that get you in trouble all the time. So and if you end certain other activities, I know what he mean by the activity. Like, if you into some shit, because there's always something to do, like the drug trade or, niggas gambling. It's just a lot of shit going on in jail because niggas is bored. So they come up with all type of bullshit to come up with. But I didn't do that. And I didn't hang around the phones and shit because that'll get you fucked up too. Like, it's a lot of shit that'll get you fucked up. Size doesn't matter.
It's simple as this. If you're not about that life, don't go. And I'm being real with you. I'm not going, bro. I'm just not doing it. I live a lifestyle where I do not break the law. So do not come around TB breaking the law.
That's what it basically boils down to. Just don't fucking do shit that gets you locked up.
Don't if I don't hang around people who break the law. And if you do break the law, I will sing on you. I don't care how y'all say, oh, you're not a street. I'm not. I'm a law-abiding citizen with shit to lose.
Yeah.
Don't come around me with that. I don't, and it's another thing too. I don't think it's cool, the whole not snitching rule. First of all, I'm not snitching because I don't make money from the streets. I'm a citizen. I'm a civilian. I'm a civilian, dude. I don't make no money from street stuff. I get my money legally and honestly. So it ain't snitching. I just
don't like the snitching thing because it's selective. Like, you're not snitching on that behalf, but if someone did something to your child or something, you want everybody to sing like a canary. I just feel like it's always selective in this whole snitching rhetoric.
I ain't going to prison for none of you niggas, dog. None of you. And now I'm in prison for 10 years, and you out here just splashing in cheeks. And I'm just in prison with the dry penis, trying to beat off it with my hand in the hole in the pocket. I'm not doing it, bro. No, I'm free. I like going outside and seeing the sun and shit. You ain't locking me up in no 3-tier prison. Fuck that.
Yeah, and prison sucks, bro.
Yeah, and if you think that shit is cool, you a dummy anyway. That shit ain't fucking cool. We are truckers on here.
It's all cool until the motherfuckers get in there. That shit look cool on TV till you get in that motherfucker, bro.
That's why I think it's stupid the dudes who use the gangster rhetoric in the trucking circle. Is like, dude, you're a trucker. You make 60, 70,000 a year. You ain't about to get that up to go inside. Like, stop lying.
Yeah, you finna give up all this shit just to go in there and make slams every day, huh? Noodles with all type of shit crunched up in them. Like, a nigga put anything. Sausage, cheese, Flaming Hots, Doritos. I don't know. You name your favorite cookie or chips. You know what I'm saying? They'll throw that shit right into a pack of noodles.
Making cheese and shit.
Just fucking stir that shit around and you got to slam, whatever.
Exactly. That's what niggas go. They probably say, shoot, I run up on law and I do AB. Bruh, listen, first of all, there's two things that can happen. Law could kill you. That's a possibility. Or
high possibility.
Or he could just be on camera that didn't do anything and you get prosecuted. And in the great state of Virginia, states take everything. You don't have a choice to prosecute. You don't have to, I'm gonna press charges. I ain't never even heard of pressing charges before. Because Virginia take every case.
So we like to
they don't do that. Oh,
somebody said it's called a spread. Yeah. These niggas everybody got their own little name for this shit.
I think the sad part about it is what the gangster people don't think is that once you turn over your state documents, which is your driver's license, your social stuff like that, you're pretty much a part of the game, bro. You're a law-abiding citizen. Like, you're just integrated into the system. So kill on all that, yo. Like,
what was the comedian that was like, yeah, I'm telling, I don't give a fuck. Yes, Your Honor, I would like to press everything.
That sound like Kevin Hart.
I would like to press everything, Your Honor. Yes, she did it. Everybody, go to jail.
In Virginia, they take every single case, bro. The state's taking it over. The state's taking it over.
Pennsylvania's the same way.
Because we don't need Too Fly to be like, well, you know what? Law's cool now, so I don't want to press charges. Oh, you thought we cared.
The state
that
takes
you
it.
Mad. No. We pressing charges.
I ain't even gonna lie. That's one thing about Cook County I do like, man. They are a lot more lenient than a lot of places. A lot more lenient.
Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, Virginia, these commonwealths are the worst, bro.
Yeah, I've heard like niggas always go out of state to sell dope and shit because they could sell less for more and shit, and then they get caught out there and they be like, bruh, you do not want to go to Iowa. I got hella niggas that, man, I got caught in Wisconsin, I got caught in Iowa. It's like, nigga, they don't never let them niggas go, man.
You're gone.
Well, and it really depends on what type of charge. Like, I have simple assault charges. Well, they were felony charges, but they brought them down. But that stuff carries over. Like, no matter where I go, Pennsylvania, where you can't. So that let it be a lesson to you niggas. You fuck with me. No, I'm joking.
She's not.
She's not. I'll visit her.
He said, I'll visit her.
He said he was. So he was like,
you need something on your books, baby. Get you another slam.
Something pop off. I'm gonna come visit you. I promise you.
Slams on me.
I'm built that way. I will definitely move to where you're locked up, and I will visit every time they say I can visit, the whole bid. I'll do the whole bid with you, all that stuff. But do you want me to get out the car and go to prison? No, I can't do that. I cannot do that with you. No. This is an alone mission. I'm letting you know right now. I'm not even driving.
Lone survivor, huh?
And if you take my car, I'm saying it's stolen. Like, I don't even know where the car was when she stole it. Like, I'm not going no jail because she can't do my time for me.
Yeah, it's worse. It's worse than the hood. You know how in the hood everybody get into fights and shit over the dumbest shit. Like, people get murdered and shit over the dumbest shit. It just like intensifies in prison. Like, they just motherfuckers get into it over the dumbest fucking
just having
shit.
Nothing to do.
Shit that they wouldn't even trip about on the outside. You know what I'm saying? And then they get this, it's like a fucked up culture that they build up. Whereas like, I tried to explain to somebody because I went to jail after I went to fucking the army. And to tell you the truth, the army is way worse. You know what I'm saying? It was worse.
Wait, did you do was it like that the military jail and all that? Or?
No, hell no. It was jail, county. Like, ain't no motherfucking military. It was niggas. Okay. The regular Negro gangbang city, gangbang county. You know what I'm saying? But, and I ain't finna act like I did penitentiary time and no shit like that. I only did a couple fucking days, but still, you know what I'm saying? It's horrible. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not finna like, this niggas in here talking about some they did 8 years. Nah, nigga, I wasn't locked up like that. I didn't go to penitentiary. I went to jail. Okay, you're absolutely right. I do not know what your life is like. I don't. It's a total difference.
So after what did jail tell you?
Is worse.
What did jail tell you?
There's a lot of stupid fucking people in this world. That's what jail told me. That's what jail told me. Like, I couldn't believe how per capita, how stupid every fucking body was. They're very stupid. Like, I'm not even, no cap. Like, it's fucking, I just sat there and I just shook my head every day. Like, I can't believe, like, I'm smarter than every fucking body in this in the whole pod. I'm smarter than probably everybody in all three pods. It's like, it's maybe like one other nigga that actually got a lick of sense in their fucking head. Like, these niggas are like,
what did you do to not go back?
You can't ask these niggas what's 12 times 12. They can't just pop it up 144 in their head like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't add these niggas 8 times 7. They ain't gonna come up with 42 like that. Like, it ain't.
I have no idea what number you're trying to come up with. What I will say is, my thing is, I think of every dumb jigaboo that takes a shot at my channel, and I think of getting locked up and it being 1,000 of them. That would be hell, dude.
What you mean 1,000? You said.
I think of every jigaboo that hates my channel, that makes videos about me.
Oh, yeah,
and I imagine going to prison and hearing, "What's up, titty boy?" And like, it's like 1,000 of them in there.
That's all you're going to see. I swear to God. It's just like the dumbest shit you hear on YouTube every day. These are real people. Some of these people are just trolling, and some of these people really mean that shit.
Talking about
and you get to meet them all in
Look
jail.
at Mario. Please put Mario.
What'd he say?
Mario hates you so much.
Mario don't like you. Yo.
I don't even know what the fuck that means. 8-7 is 56 law?
You said 8 times 7 is
8 times 7? I'm sorry, 6
Your
times
math
7.
was wrong.
Yeah, my math
Your math was wrong. No.
I got 12 times 12 right.
You was one of them dumb motherfuckers in there.
Yeah, I was one of them. You see, brother, if you love the brother, man, then you will learn to love the other man.
There's two people that don't like law. That's Darnell
and Mario.
You gotta throw Trevor in that troop. Trevor fucks with me quite often, bro.
Trevor don't dislike you though. He just likes
to fuck with me like Curtis. Curtis just fucks with me all the time.
Every time you talk, Mario's thinking.
But why does
he's like 7 times 8 is 56, you dumbass nigga.
Why does Darnell don't like you though?
I don't know. I'm light skinned.
No, I don't think Darnell dislikes him. He just likes to disagree with him.
He just likes to fuck with me. It is what it is, man. I don't know.
And he light skinned too, so they're gonna pick with him a little.
But you get my point. You get my point. Okay, I fucked up on 7 times 8. Excuse me, people. All right, bunch of smarty yard ass niggas out here in the YouTube world. That nigga probably punched that shit in the calculator too before he fucked. But anyway, listen. So moving right along, you get what I'm saying though. These niggas can't even, like, 7 times 8 is advanced, and don't talk about division or percentages and shit. Like, they can't come up with 30% of 200. You know what I'm saying? Which is simple math. Now, if you ask me 30% of 60, I'm gonna have to sit down and carry the 6 and all this type of shit. But
I know I feel where Mario. I think my biggest thing is I don't like people that are trying to do stupid is cool. Like when I see people sometimes in the comment section and they're legit retarded and stupid, they're trying to force this whole, oh well, you're smart, but you're not cool. You're dusty. You're pseudo intelligent, and
right.
you're horrible, bro. Like you're not smart, and being dumb is not cute. So
Right.
A lot of the stuff needs to be turned around to where bad behavior in the hood is bitted up like, oh, that's dope, but good behavior is whack. So it's like it's flipped on his head. So if it's like if law was like, what's the APR rate on that charge you just got? Man, I don't know all that. They think that's not cute for you not to know certain things. It's not cute for you to go in and out of jail. It's not cute for you to have terrible credit score. It's not cute for you to have shitty eating habits. It's not cute for you to be obese. It's not cute for you to have a fuckload of baby dad. It's just not cute, bro. Yeah. And the thing is, we've made so many excuses for people that once you start speaking that way, they rebel against it. Like, oh, look, he said he would. Watch, there's gonna be 2 videos on me saying I'm the feds and he the feds. Dude, you don't do nothing illegal. Why do you care? If I was the feds, why would you care, fool? You go to work every day.
Yeah, well, we know what the main rhetoric about you most of the time that I see is you're a scammer because you charge people to participate in your fucking channel or whatever the case may be, whatever you got going on financially. You're a scam for that. That's the one of the main ones. And the other one is, what did you just tap on? The fucking what did you just tap on? What did you just
being smart?
No, not the being.
Snitching.
Oh, the snitching. Okay. You call my job and shit like that as if like.
How would I call you? I don't know where you work, bro.
Yeah, I don't know that. Like I give a fuck though. Like and then they group, and then by being affiliated with you, I get associated as a nigga that's calling jobs too. And like,
you call it
tell you people. Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck about your job. I'm worse than TB. I could care less if you niggas make $1. I'm not trying to help.
But I thought everyone had businesses and stuff like that. So everybody
good and well, these niggas ain't got no business. Start doing that.
Oh, I thought everybody was bosses and they was having business. These niggas are W2 niggas. Oh,
and I could care less too. I'm just here to entertain. I'm here to have fun, entertain. And if you get a little bit of shit out of it, like don't do drugs or don't do this or because of course I'm gonna throw that in there because that's what I do. You know what I mean? I don't do dumb shit. So I'm not going to, if I do tell somebody to do something dumb, I'm joking. It's in a joking manner. And I make sure that hey, don't do that for real. I was just fucking with y'all. You know what I mean?
You do not be giving that disclaimer, outlaw. You be
sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do.
You hang with snitches, bro. Like, you're a snitch.
Like I gave the disclaimer when I said, don't unplug your fucking thing for real. You know what I mean? When you get at a certain point in your life in the trucking world, you learn what you do what you want to do with your truck.
But it's disingenuous because then when you have people that are relying on your intel, so like for example, if someone say, "Hey, I'm a new trucker," or whatever the case may be, and I'm looking to you old heads, and you be playing, you send them down the wrong path. That's not cool.
I be telling them don't do it. I tell them don't do it. I tell them and I give them, and if somebody pull me to the side and ask me about shit like that, I tell them you need somebody standing over your shoulder to show you how to do that. Like that's not a thing that you just do on your own.
At the same time, for you to drive a truck, you're an adult,
right?
So I can technically tell you to do anything. You as an adult have to make the decisions for you because what you do, you're gonna have to stand on it. It is not illegal for me to come on here and tell you a bunch of wrong stuff and you mess your whole license up. That's not illegal for me.
Yeah, it's not. But at the same time,
it's your choice to have the gift of discernment to know good information or not. And my thing is this: if I see you over there with the jigaboos, you can't come over here critiquing the honesty and awesomeness of my information when you're over there for 7 days a week. Apparently, you don't care how good the information is you're getting.
Facts. And I'm just and if I just so happen to mention to you that yes, the scale house is closed on I-94 between the hours of blah, blah. Whatever you do with that information is up to you. I ain't telling you that's what you got to do. I'm just saying niggas do it. Whatever you want to do is on you, though. You know what I'm saying? It's not on me. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm just giving you little tidbits on what people do. You know what I mean? Like, and I get it. Like I said, when we was having a conversation then, and So Free was like, you lead me down. First of all, we told you as a rookie, this ain't for you. When we was talking that goofy shit, and I was calling Sherelle Madam President because she was the one leading the charge behind, listen, I got to get my money. I got to get my money. I got to get my money. Listen, we're not here selling drugs and shit. So I get it. If you want to do something that's like a little squeaking in between the lines, who am I to be like, you're a piece of shit? It ain't like I say, it ain't like you selling somebody's mama some heroin. You just got an extra 2 hours on your log.
It has to be applicable. So if it don't fly, you know what I mean, let it fly. Or should I say, if it does apply, let it fly. But I think that whole situation to me, it's weird because, again, like I said, if we was looking at this in the simplest form, if trucking, we talk to each other's and pass off information because we are truckers. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So if you give me a little gem and I can apply and make some money, or it makes everything dope, then cool. Mm-hmm. If not, then, you know, we could discuss it. But it's different when you don't have this, you can't quantify or fathom what we're going through. So it's so weird to me when it's kind of like, oh, well, hey, you're leading me down the wrong path. Well, you got to go through step one, because everybody, whether they think we scamming or somebody think that they're not a trucker by whatever the case may be, everyone went through the CDL process.
Right.
So when you are pigeonholed through that, then you can see it on the other side and stuff. So I feel like that the Soul Free thing, that was a rare off, because I think I didn't expect for her to, you know, take it that way. She's supposed to take it as entertainment, I would assume.
It was entertaining to me, though. I would say it was entertaining.
On that note,
it was entertaining.
Hold on. On that note, we do got to pay bills, sign up for the Patreon. So Free just re-signed up yesterday.
Wow.
For the third time. She just
So Free calling. So Free calling.
Nah, you know what to do that with me.
Well, here's my thing. Did So Free get her CDL yet?
I ain't got nothing to do with all that. That, like I told her, we need to focus on you doing better. I'm not interested in that.
It was crazy because right before that live, I was gonna reach out to So Free because she's out here and give us some free game, some real free game.
She's near you.
Yeah, she in Chicago.
Yeah, she in Chicago.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna reach out to her and be like, "Here's my IG or whatever. Hit me up. You can meet somewhere or whatever. I'll show you a little something. You know what I'm saying? Teach you, you know, just give you some do's and don'ts and how to circumnavigate your way around getting out of the city. And if you want to come back home and drive trucks, how to get back home and make good money. You know what I'm saying? Just like
was So Free going to a school, or was she trying to go to a company sponsor?
I think she was going to a school. If she's smart, she went down to the unemployment office and got that voucher to go to school for free. If she's smart, if she didn't do that, I would have put her up on that lick. Like I would have, I would have helped her. I was gonna help her.
Y'all talk so much, you messed up my commercial. So
Patreon.
Put myself on bigger. Hit the Patreon link where So Free has signed up 3 times. Hit the Patreon link. There's a reason why everybody signed up in there. You get exclusive content that I never drop on YouTube. You get content that I let you get a first look before I drop it on YouTube, and you get private lives on there. On that link, definitely the link to hit. Definitely the link to hit. The link's right there. Don't do drugs. Everybody be happy. All right, everybody come back, because y'all was talking about stuff that had nothing to do with nothing.
Okay, so here's my question. Let's put this in simplest terms. Law, what do you think a rookie or someone that's trying to get into the industry, what are the first 3 things they should do? Go.
Sign up to the Patreon and make sure they get in there around people that know what they're talking about. The link is in the comments right now. Keep going.
First thing I would do is I would do my research and look for the best programs that's paying rookies, as far as like, opposite of CR England's and shit. I would do my research first and see who's paying the best rates and try to find people that works for that company so I could pick their brain about the company.
Okay.
That would be the first thing I would do. The second thing I would do is I would see if I could obtain the CDL portion of the like if I could get my CDL at home in the comforts of my own home without having to go to their school, so I could just go in there and do the BC shit first. I would do that if I could do it for free, like I did, because I'm a veteran. Or like I said, with some people going to the unemployment office, I would just not. I would come to the company with a CDL. Okay. That would be. And the other thing I would do is try to tie off every single fucking bill that I have. Like get rid of every fucking bill. Like just leave. When you leave, you gone.
Do a good year flat.
Like you not even like leave as if you're never coming back to this place. Even if you do come back and want to come back, leave the place like you're not coming back. Like there's nothing there for you. No couch, no TVs, no. Get rid of all that shit. Sell it. Get rid of your cars. Get rid of all your bills. Everything. Don't have yourself tied to shit.
So do you think that one of the biggest things that a rookie has the most trouble with is deciding where to go? That seems to always be making the decision, the definitive decision to, okay, let me go here. Do you think that because we give so many different avenues after we got ours, because you gotta think, we got ours, and the only reason between us getting ours and them is that we just fucking did it. We like, listen, somebody take us, we're gonna get this shit done. That's usually the only difference that I would say. So I think with the whole CDL thing is that telling them where to go, how to go is one thing, but it's just really trying to push them to do it. I feel like that's always the thing I'm noticing. Like I just tell a person to do it. I'm like, listen, just go get the CDL. Well, I want to have money, and so it's like, whoa, stop. Go get the CDL. Get it.
Right.
If you don't get it, what are we even talking about?
Right.
So yeah.
So do you think? So when you say that, though, are you saying that you think that it's like a big deal for them to figure out where they're gonna go, or the fact that they actually gotta go? Because that's what I think the biggest thing for rookies is to decide to fucking just stop being a piece of fucking shit. Okay. Yeah. I'll be like TB for a second because I feel the way he does. Sometimes I don't put it the way he does, but stop being a piece of fucking shit and do something with yourself. Okay. Just fucking get it done.
But that's what I was saying.
That's what I think the biggest issue is with rookies is they want somebody to fuck. They want the cheat sheet or something. No, ain't no cheat sheet, nigga. You just do what everybody else did. Get in there. You be part of the fucking sheep. You're one of the cows in the cattle herd. You're one of the fucking cows. You're not special. You're not leaping to the front. You're in the fucking herd. Just go with the herd.
But then wouldn't
slowly
it be fair?
You'll branch off. You'll figure that out.
But wouldn't that be fair? So that's what I'm saying. So when we say, I asked you what's the three things, and you say, do your research, see if you can get something external, like go to the unemployment or get a voucher, whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. If it all falls down to you're going to be a rookie for that first year anyway, would it matter? It shouldn't matter if they go to CR England, if they go to Stephen Transport or something. If they're going to inevitably do two things: one, they're going to scrap all of their bills and stuff and start fresh for the year, and two, they're going to gain the knowledge and the know-how to do the job anyway. So I think the push should be, just go get the damn CDL.
Just go get it. But it doesn't hurt to do the research, because inevitably, though, like if you go to fucking CR England and shit like that, your check's going to be like $400-500. You know what I mean? Probably $6. You'll be maxing out at $6 in the beginning. Whereas if you go somewhere else like Prime and shit like that, where they're guaranteeing you like $1,000 right off the top. I don't know what it is now. There? If you can't get in there, then you find the next best thing. You keep doing your research. Don't just settle for CR England because they'll take you.
No, I'm not.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that's what I'm telling the people out there. Is like, don't settle for CR England because they'll take you. Settle for them when no one will take you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, fuck it. I got to go to their ass. You know what I'm saying? And then just go to their ass. Go to fucking Jail University of Trucking and get your fucking CDL and get up out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you just gotta do a bid, though. I did.
That's what
that's our England alumni.
Yeah. Did you went to Port? You was in Portage?
D Block.
You was in Portage? Y'all both was in Portage? Indiana?
No, I went to Salt Lake.
I went to Gary, Indiana.
Yeah, that's the same. Yeah. Gary, Indiana. Yeah,
I went through Gary, Indiana.
Yeah, that's right there by Portage. And you was in Salt Lake City when you went to CR England?
Yeah.
Everybody
West
ends up
Valley.
at Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City seemed like it's okay.
It was fun.
TB.
Wait, I did my year too.
TB was
in year at CR England.
TB was by Lake Station, right by the strip clubs and shit. He
was in the hood. But no, you end up in Salt Lake City. Anyway, so I finished in Salt Lake City, but
okay. But when you was in Gary,
the original indoctrination into the slavery was in Gary, Indiana. When I drove through, I was like, "What bomb went off in this joint?"
Yeah, you can't walk. You can't do too much walking in Gary, Indiana, bro.
I definitely did, and I did what I had to do, and I left. They were like, "Where you from?" The great state of Virginia, and ours is better than your state, so.
You will. Some weird shit happened over there by that fucking CR England terminal.
My entry into trucking is different because I didn't have it where it was actually no, I'm lying. It was one of the places that took me because when I got good and situated in Arizona and I was working and doing stuff like that, I started to smoke weed again. Mm-hmm. And so it's crazy. Like when I got in the truck and I was like, damn, they were just starting the hair follicle testing and stuff like that. So I had to do a soul free. I had to cut it all off. And CR England was the only one that was, should I say they called me back the quickest, but I did the year. I think the thing that I came to the conclusion was no matter where I went, I'm just going to have to take my licks as a rookie. And that first year to me was so crucial because that was the one that determined whether I was going to continue to do this shit or not.
Darling, you have to come do it from this room. I gotta go hit my appointment.
Oh, okay.
Slide over to this room so you can control
it.
All right, man. I'm about to leave, y'all. I gotta go hit this appointment. I gotta go. I can't be up here all day. Don't do drugs. Be happy. We started on the Patreon for our first. Y'all didn't get to see that because you're not in the Patreon. The link is right here. Sign up for the Patreon immediately.
Can I drop a commercial? You know what I'm saying? Can I get my commercial in?
Hi, y'all.
Listen, podcaster.trying. We finna go over, man, and they killed my dog, bro. Finna go live. I'm just gonna blow this shit up. I was calling TB earlier and asking him like what's gonna happen to me, but at this point, I really don't care. I'm gonna play his music. I'm gonna do it. We just gonna come over there and we gonna talk. You know what I'm saying? Call the podcaster.trying, and
they just gonna mute it.
I don't care. I'm going live. Oh, you talking about while I'm live?
I don't know if they do it while you're live, but it won't be no replays. After that, it'll just be a big quiet video.
I don't care about the replay. We're about to just have a good time for DMX. I don't care about the views. I don't care about any of that. So I'm not gonna make no money on the video. I'm not making any money on any of my videos right now, anyway. But at the end of the day, we just gonna come over to podcast.tron. We finna go live. They killed my dog.
Do your thing. Be happy. Don't do drugs. Rest in peace, DMX.